walking up a gravel driveway towards a behemoth of a house. There's a large fountain right in the center of the driveway. There's privacy hedges on both sides that are really well maintained. Beyond them, I can see a lush forest of just tons of different colors, like it's in the middle of fall or something. And in the background, I can hear what sounds like a river or a waterfall. I recognize that I'm not alone. I turn around, and there's somebody there that I don't know who they are, but they just feel familiar. They just feel trustworthy, and they just seem so genuine and happy. He greets me, and I notice right behind him are two angels, I guess. I couldn't see these people head on because they were just blinding white light. I couldn't interact with them. I couldn't hear anything they were saying. I couldn't communicate with them at all, but they were just kind of there. So I walk up towards the house, and I open these massive wooden front doors, and I see the most beautiful entrance I've ever seen in my life. It almost looked like a really luxurious hotel lobby. Marble floors, there's marble columns, and then I see the paneling on the walls, which is just beautiful mahogany wood. There's wooden beams up top. And then my eyes go to the ceiling, and my jaw just drops. It looks like it's a Da Vinci up there. And then I notice right below the wooden paneling on all the walls, it's painted. There's no just regular paint anywhere on the walls. It all looks like it's a Renaissance oil painting, just depicting angels and God and saints. It's just very angelic, and it's covering the entire walls. As I make my way further into the house, the next room is fully furnished with just the most luxurious stuff you can imagine. From the couches to the tables, the fireplace, the chandelier. It's just breathtaking. I noticed two staircases that connect into a balcony up above. And I'm still just so hung up on the ceiling. And the guide walks over to me and says, "Go take a closer look." And somehow I'm floating. I don't know if I call it floating or flying, but I can control it. It feels a lot like swimming, just not as much effort, if that makes any sense. So I'm floating up towards the ceiling just to get a better look at this marvelous painting. While I'm up there, I'm looking at the wooden beams, and I'm just taking it all in. I start to float over towards the landing on the balcony. I'm just blown away at the craftsmanship. The railings are solid gold. And I look up, and the next room, it's got a pool in it. I've always thought indoor pools were the coolest thing ever. And there's a soft yellow glow about the room. It's very, very, very tranquil and just inviting. And I just want to be in that pool. That's all I can think at the moment. There's huge bay windows that overlook gardens from inside that pool room. In the back, I see a nice kitchenette area. There's lounge chairs, pool toys. And I'm looking to the left and to the right of me. And to the left, it looks like there's a hallway that leads towards bedrooms, I think. And to the right, it looks like it's more dining area. And there's a huge fireplace that I can kind of see from the corner of the hallway right there. My eyes shift back to the pool, and I'm just in awe, like, man, an indoor pool, that's so cool. The guide speaks again, and he says, "There's another pool out back. Would you like to see it?" Before I know it, I'm just transported to the back of the house. The house looks way bigger from out back, and I'm just sitting there, once again, taking it all in. I don't know if you're familiar with the Hearst Castle in Cambria, California. If you get a chance, look up the pictures of the pool. It's very, very similar to that. There's statues lining this pool on both sides. Again, very angelic, and I believe it was stone statues. It could have been marble. I'm able to see beyond that towards a huge field of just well-kept grass. And right next to it is, I guess I could call it a guest house. And it's the size of like a normal house. There's huge sliding glass door windows, a canopy that overlooks a little casual area. I don't think they have bars in heaven, but that's kind of what it felt like. There's more lounge chairs, pool toys, and then my eyes go towards this walkway. The walkway leads towards a garden, and the best thing that I can compare it to, I don't know if you can imagine this, a mix of the Getty Museum in LA and the Japanese garden in Portland. Just very, very vibrant, a ton of different flowers and shrubs and trees, and just, it's amazing just to look at. I can only imagine actually walking through it. So I'm sitting there looking at the house again, and I notice that there's balconies up top. So I'm guessing the third floor is where there's more bedrooms, and there's balconies up there, and I'm just thinking, like, man, I can only imagine the view from way up there. And I'm looking around, and it dawns on me, wait a minute, this is somebody's house. How did I get here? Suddenly I become afraid, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong, and I'm just waiting for the owner to come out and confront me, and I just want to get out of there. For as much as I am just taking this all in just complete awe of the beauty of everything, I feel like I'm going to get in trouble. And before I can say anything, the guide talks again and says, "This is your house." He can see the confusion just palpable on my face. And he says again, "This is what's waiting for you when you come here. This is your house." And I pause for a moment to take that in a booming voice from the heavens. It's the same exact voice that I've heard before in previous dreams. Says, "Blessed are those who endure until the end." And then I woke up. I think about that house constantly. I mean, it was completely tailored to everything that I like, to the T. From the Renaissance style paintings, which I've always been a huge fan of, to pools. I love swimming, just everything. It was completely tailored for me. And the thing is, that's cool, that's amazing, but I will take living in a trash can or a cardboard box, whatever, as long as I get to be in heaven. Just being in the presence of Jesus and that other dream that I had, that's what I want. I don't care about anything else. I just want to be in heaven and be with Jesus. Everything else is a bonus, and man, that's quite the bonus, I gotta say. So that's it. I hope this inspired you. And again, these pictures are pretty dang close, but I can only do so much with AI. Anyway, God bless, and thanks for watching.